Hello everyone and welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today we'll be looking at my entire train collection. I figured I'd actually do a update video on what I've got collected so far. Again, I won't be doing my rolling stock because first of all they're upstairs and I don't think I've got enough space for all the coaches I've got. Yes, let's go through all my locomotives. I have put them into categories, so I'll start with pre-grouping thing, I think. Pre-grouping locos, I think. So here we are. Well then, let's start off with first of all, let's start off with the LSWR locomotives, and one of my favourites. It is the T9. This is a Union Mills model. I did try to add a little bit of detail, paint to the piping work. I'm not too sure how well that's held up, but it looks alright for pretty much entirely black model. Do hope to get a green one someday. When we come to the LSWR 700 class, I haven't seen this on video yet, but I will be doing a review at some point as well. Again, also in black. Then we've got the LSWR Adams 395 class, if I remember the names correctly. Again, another LSWR 060 locomotive. I did do a review on this one, if I remember right. As always with the Union Mills model, so I do need to add some extra little bits of detail. Luckily with these two I don't have to add any lining. Anyway, onto the actual major ones. The Dapple and mostly just Dapple really. Anyway, I've got two M7s. I figured since I did have a AA collection, I've now sold that off because quite frankly I don't really have space for AA. So I decided to try and replicate everything in replicate best I can replicate in everything in N-gauge. So I've got a LSWR M7 in olive green, which I very much like. Didn't cost me all that much, that one. And also I've got the M7 in black, BR black that is. And that's all my LSWR. Saying that way too much. But yeah, that's all the LSWR locomotives I've got. Next we come to the only N-gauge London Brighton South Coast Railway locomotive, the Terrier, the A1X Terrier. This one would be. I have seen it on video, but I haven't done a review on it yet. But will be done at some point, hopefully after I get a green one. And then we come up to my favourite locomotive, the SECR N class. Still very much my best runner out of the lot. Do hope to get that in olive green as well. And then we have the SECR C class, which strange enough they don't do in 1937 livery. To have it in the bullied sunshine lettering black, but not with the green lining, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Anyway, let's go to the next lot of southern locomotives. So just putting you back in a sec. Here we are. Well, not exactly a axle ready to run locomotive. This is, I think, somebody's kit version. I say kit bash. That should probably be more correct in saying, of a Southern Railway L class. It looks fairly, well, I say fairly spot on. It looks vaguely spot on. Do need to refill the coal, but other than that, it looks decent enough. And at a distance, you could somewhat pull it off. But yeah, it was a cheap locomotive, £40, I think it was. So do intend to actually make my own L class. So I won't be skipping off doing that kit. But no, I won't be doing a review of this one because it's not a proper ready to run. But yes, I'll probably touch up a little bit here and there and may feature in a video sometime. Then we have two schools. You know about this one already. This is Salisbury Schools. Probably how you could call it. Never really saw. And this is Merchant Taylor. This one I managed to win off eBay for probably around how much you normally pay for them on. Anyway, but yes, it was my first replacement Southern Olive Green logo, and I very much love. I said this livery is absolutely gorgeous, which is why I bought myself. How to replicate in end gates. So next thing we do is go to the bleed. This is the Q1 class, which has features and videos but not reviewed yet. While I do have to agree, it's not the most elegant of designs, I still very much like it. It's very unusual, and I do like my 060s. So I will be featuring that more on also in the future, mainly after a DCC decoder. Sorry, just a nice bit of fluff there. When I get the decoder in it, it'll feature some more. So, and here we have another bleed. It is the Merchant Navy class. So it is East Asian. East Asian. The blue one. I always have trouble with the name of this one, but yeah, I figured I'd get myself this particular one because it's the only one in blue, and strange enough, it doesn't seem to be all that popular with others. My favourite colour is blue, so that's why I went with it. I might actually get myself a green one as well at some point. And then we come up to, it's another bleed, Pacific, but this one is a light Pacific. It is a Battle of Britain or West Country class. This one I think is probably more correct in saying it's a Battle of Britain class because it is actually named Fighter Command. This is actually an older Faris Battle of Britain class. It's not the new Dapper one, which hasn't even come out yet. But even though it's a light Pacific, it's actually heavy because it's that's all metal. I haven't actually tested how heavy it is, but it's decently heavy compared to everything else. So what should we do now? Let's get to the mobile units, which I'll bring you back after a quick cut. Here we are. I've only got 3 of them, which aren't kit built because I'm not featuring them. This is my class 411. Yes, that's correct, a 4-SEP. This is the first one I got. This one is actually being left as being a 4-SEP. Then I got myself a second one, which is slightly different livery. Well, I say slightly different livery. It's basically not got the yellow panel. This one I've dressed up as being a 4-BEP, mainly by replacing the can't remember which coat it is. One of the coats is, I just realised I've got to, never mind. I've replaced one of the coaches with the buffet car. It's just a standard buffet car which you can get at a distance. You won't even know it's not a 4-BEP, but if you look closely, yeah, you'll be able to tell that it's not the right. No, it's not the same model which came with the rest of it. And then we come to the lovely Brighton Bell. Also, excuse the wires, I haven't actually finished wiring up the layout, which should come as no surprise. But yes, the lovely Brighton Bell, the most expensive thing I've got on the layout, which isn't the layout. Nearly cost as much as the track. But yes, despite the slight flaws it has, I still love this locomotive, this unit. So yeah, that's all my multiple units. So what to do now? Let's have a look at my diesels. So come back. So yes, here we are. I have some diesels. I only have 4 diesels at the moment. We have my class 50, which actually I technically do have a 5th one, but that's not being seen yet. It's upstairs. But yes, I actually do have 5 diesels. But for now, I have 4. But yes, my class 50 in Network Southeast Delivery, named Illustrious, which is named after HMS Illustrious. The I think that's not the Arkwell, it's the Illustrious class. Aircraft carrier, I should know this. Dad was in the Navy. Then we come to my class 33, which doesn't like dragging it. No, it has a funny coupler, if I remember right. I have to have a look at that. You can see some locomotives, which I'll be showing you a bit later. Then we have the little class 04, which was the last locomotive which I've reviewed on my test track. I think it was anyway. It might have been. It's mainly because my big layout can't do small wheelbases at the moment. And then we have another diesel. Yes, I used to watch Thomas the Tank when I was younger. And this is a diesel, otherwise known as a class 08 in complete black livery. I think it's quite nice, really. So it's all black. It's all black apart from the red bit. Let's first off, before we get to the locomotives you can see in the back, let's finish it off with the standard class locomotives. So bring you back in a sec. Now then, let's start off with the standard classes with the standard class 3MT. This one is slightly damaged, but I said it runs fine, and at some point I will get around to fixing it. Just not now. But yeah, it's a bit fiddly trying to chip it, but which I still haven't done yet because I may have burnt out the chip last time I did it. But locomotive's fine. It's just I burnt out the chip. Anyway, let's go to this one, which is the 4MT tank. The reason I have to keep mentioning tank is because there is a 4MT 260 tender locomotive, which I do intend to get at some point, but the tender gap is a bit off-putting. Hoping that Farash will release a up-to-date model. And then last of the standard locomotives we've got, which is D5MT. This one named Camelot, also known as a standard Alpha. It's a very nice locomotive, and like with most of my Farash locomotives, they have no problem, no pulling anything. They run very well. So yes, that's pretty much it, apart from the non-Southern locomotives which I've got. So let's have a look at them after another cut. Right, after standing on something sharp, a nail which I kind of didn't find last time I lost it. I'm alright, just use the thing of stepping on something sharp and it going straight into your foot. Luckily the camera was not on swag. Anyway, here we are with the non-Southern locomotives. We'll go with the back two first because you've seen them already. This is the LMS Ivet 2MT, if I'm right. Even though I say this is non-Southern because it's an LMS locomotive, but we used them on the Southern, so it's a fairly nice locomotive, little model. I'm quite happy to get it. Still need to fix the foot plates on the footsteps on the other side, but other than that, it runs well and it's nice. So nothing really else to say about it. Then we get to the LMR austerity just noticed the microphone's bashing into the bedpost. It's the LMR War Department austerity class. I keep wanting to say 8F because they're very similar. But yes, this is in its lovely dark blue livery. So probably the largest steam engine which I'm going to have on the collection for a while. And then we will come up to the other two. Right, this is actually in preparation for something which I want to do for a special video around my birthday. I won't give you a hint of what it is, but it does involve getting 3 locomotives from the other big 4. So here is a B17 class by Dapol, and even though I love my Southern locomotive, my Southern Railway livery, this is a close second, because it's basically that lining which does it for me. That white and green lining. So yes, I can't remember the name of this one at the moment because the text is a little bit too small, and I don't really remember the names of LNER locomotives. But yes, so it's a very lovely model. Bit noisy, but that's probably because I haven't run it in yet. I have tested, but other than that. But lastly, we come up to, slightly in the dark and bashing the microphone again, a LMS Black 5. If I'm correct, it is the basis for the standard Class 5. So pretty much they look very similar, which they should do. One of the most well-known locomotives there is, not including the Flying Dutchman and Mallard. But yes, the reason why it's quite well known is because it also was the basis of Henry in Thomas the Tank Engine after he was rebuilt. So yes, that's my collection so far, and yeah, not including that lot about bottom, which is my kit builds. So yeah, forgetting all them, because sometimes I do, and not including the single diesel which I've not featured because I want to keep it as a surprise. That's all of my collection. At some point I will need to get a bigger display case. But also I have ordered a GWR locomotive. It's just not arrived yet because I ordered it yesterday. It was payday yesterday, so. But no, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe, and also do feel free to like the video. There's also something else which if you didn't like the video, but still thank you for watching this far, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care now. Bye bye. Actually, that's finished. Yeah, I still love that livery more. See you again next time. Bye bye.